Avengers Assemble. See, I'm also wearing the aforementioned t-shirt for that. Avengers Assemble indeed over the Battleground Blitz. Hey everybody, welcome to the weekend. And on the weekend we dissect things, we have a look at stuff, and we integrate some really cool stuff from DNA 3000. Now I am still behind when it comes to my grind of getting myself to the, I need 1,000, just under 1,600, like 1,500 and quick maths, because I can't be bothered. I need points. Yeah, I need points. I'm behind on my grind with this. M's on 4,200 points. Like, she's likely to get to the point quicker. Fair play. I just got to find some time over this weekend to farm. At least I have a target. I want to get at least 1,200 points farmed. I am currently sitting in Vibranium, I want to say, at the moment. But I will get there. I will get there. I've had a very good win streak. I think, like, it's, I'm still on my 95% win streak from my journey, which has been good. But I really wish I'd started earlier. I started earlier and then I kind of stopped because I just didn't find the time. But I want those points. I'm getting those points. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting week next week, when it's not just me. M's going to be opening up a first ever Titan Crystal as a Cavalier player. As I said, if you've been knocked about this month, this season, this event, but you've got yourself a Titan and a 7-star, which, you know, M has got as a Cavalier player, that is defining for your roster. If she gets an Enchantress, she can just put it on defense for anything. And it's just like, as a Cavalier player, as a casual Cavalier player, honestly, astounding. Anyway. Hopefully you've been grinding along, and we're going to be integrating in current performance with what DNA 3000 has been tracking. Shout out to DNA 3000. I'm jealous he went to Japan. That's one place that's on the bucket list to visit. So anyway, get down to business. Okay, at the point of recording this video, we are close to the 1 billion mark. We're at 983 million points. 983.6 million points to be exact. And of course, when this video goes out, we've probably hit the 1 billion mark. It does feel that we're going to hit this sooner rather than later. Hopefully the weekend sees the final push. There might be a few players as well holding off for this last little bit of push in order to get themselves further up. Whether or not they're going to be like, okay, well, we're going to now push because all the big boys are in Gladiator Circuit, leaving the smaller fries to then kind of, make their way up. Maybe. I thought this would have happened about a week ago. It kind of did, but then kind of tallied off. And something that I've, I talked about burnout. And as much as this is, and we're going to have a video out this weekend assessing where this event is high grind and people then getting burnout from it versus the low grind with Crystal Cleanse as a realm event, and how it's kind of like, it's a bit much with it, but each to their own with what they enjoy and what they don't enjoy. So where we're going at the moment is a weird pace, because we've come alongside where we thought we were going. Like, I thought we'd be about, I definitely thought that based on Command Crash's assessment that we would get 1 billion. Prior to that, I didn't think we would. But since that, and of course Stark Foundation donations, it's changed everything. You know, we didn't know that this is going to be possible. Extras will be possible until Kabam started intervening and letting us know some things that are positive. I think if Kabam Crash didn't say it's possible based on this, I don't think people would be as interested. I also didn't think people would be as interested until the foundation donation came in. And then, of course, that kind of brings a little positivity and possibility of hitting those key milestones that we want to hit, like 1 billion, or even doing a bit more. Because we could get another donation over the weekend. We could get a donation, I don't know, start of next week. And it gives us a little bit more. And what was a little bit more in this particular event going to? Well, apart from Gina G, ooh ah just a little bit, ooh ah a little bit more. If anybody knows that song. Is it going to be 1.1 billion that we're going to end on? Is it going to be 1.150 billion? Is it going to be 1.2 billion that we're actually going to end on? I have to find out. as what is an extra 1,000 Titan Crystal Shards after getting a fully formed Titan. It's going to be like, okay, fine. Right to the end, it's just bonus goals. If people like turn up their nose at that, well, this was actually what Kabam did last year. Oh no, it started this year. Do you remember? I bet some people don't. There was something called Road to the Crypt. And what Kabam were adding on is a small amount each time we hit any extra milestone from it. The deaths in the, what is it? It wasn't Abyss of Legends. The, whatever it is, Necropolis. Wow, feels like it's been a year with MCOC with all these new events. So they've done it before. This is not new. But it's been good news. Like, I feel that this particular event has been good. It's been fun, very grindy, very burn-outy. And it's been very much Alliance-centric as well. So people have had to do more Alliance-based stuff. Or kind of, well, not more. You'd have to be in an Alliance. I think for people that weren't Alliance-facing or proactive with their Alliance, they had to feel a bit more proactive, especially from the lower end. Not necessarily towards the top end. You were already proactive. You're in Map 8. You're in the top ends of Alliance Wars. You're proactive in your seasons. This is very different. I'm talking about people like, coming back to the game of having to get in really proactive. The good news about the Battleground Blitz is our productivity has gone up. We did have a little bit of a dip though, this dip right here, where we should try and be. But, the top ends have kind of balanced this out a little bit. Not completely, but in theory, they have. And, DNA 3000 says, it appeared early in the week that our points were decelerating. It now appears that this was a bit of an illusion. What we actually saw was the end of a big burst of points in week 2, which dropped our points a bit at the start of the week 3, but the overall trend has been upwards and again, and especially in the past couple of days. Day 7, though, through 11, now appearing to be anomalies in the overall scoring trend. Could that be the Stark Foundation sneakily dropping in some additional points? I don't think so. I think it's mainly like people's productivity and proactivity towards the latter end of the event. It might be easier in, the getting to Vibranium. I think I've got to target how much. I think when I kind of prepped, I am still, I think with, what have I got? 1 win, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wins. I'm at 8 wins at the moment away from getting to what I need to get. So 8 wins. So 8 times 68, which is 544, plus I think like a 50 here, maybe another 50 there from objectives. So I've got 644 points available. So I still need to farm when I'm in Gladiator Circuit. I'm going to be just giving people freebies. If you haven't, I'll try and win, but I'll probably just give people freebies because I'll just, I just can't. I will reach a point where I just cannot be bothered to play Battlegrounds anymore. That's a problem because I was trying to get myself back into playing it more regularly, and it is just like to this extent again. Anyway, it is what it is with it. But there's more points on offer in Gladiator Circuit, so it's okay. There's lots of great data here. I'll put a link to it in the description if you do want to check it out. And like the forecast wise, it looks like it's going a bit better. This was done on the 24th of October by DNA 3000, and I think it kind of follows up until the point of Wednesday, I want to say, possibly. So this looks good. This looks good. I think we'll go more than that. I do think we'll end on about 1,100,000,000, I think, around that particular point, possibly. But of course, I think DNA 3000's point here with this was like, without the Stark donations, would we get close? I would say without the Stark donations, we might hit it. However, that means that we have to see, as of Wednesday, end of play, 1.2 billion. If we don't see 1.2 billion, then that means that we weren't able to, if it was going to be like 1.1 billion, then technically we needed the Stark Foundation to get us over the line and get us to the final milestones. Which, if that's the case, that will be sad. But we won't know that until Wednesday. Once Wednesday hits, we'll find out where we are. Will we indeed be, you know, higher? It seems like we're doing like we're kind of going slowly. We're elevating slowly with the scores with it, because like we checked 9. It was it 500k lower? No, it was 400k. We had a moment ago. So if it's going up 400k every 10 minutes, that's still pretty good. What is there? It'll be like 6 times 400k per hour. I don't think we can work it out. Let's work it out. 6 times 400k times 24. It won't exactly work out like that. If that was the case, then if it was actually going that way, then we'd be on 57 million a day. So that's not the case with it. But it was cool to see it jump up just quickly there. If it is jumping like that, then it's great. Yeah, great stuff. You can give us a full read in the link in the description. I do paraphrase and only cover little bits of this because I don't. Obviously, there's a lot of reading and stuff, and a lot of well placed information here by DNA 3000. Some final things to kind of close out with DNA. He said that the Realm events are a Rorschach test. We love a Rorschach test. I love Rorschach, especially from Watchmen. Players see what they want to see them and look at the data to confirm their own narratives instead of asking what the data actually says. The events are teaching us a lot about the game, and they're also teaching us about the players who comment on the game. Me, the way I comment, no, he's not saying that. My best prediction now is that we'll land somewhere around milestone 1.15 billion, with a shot at milestone 25, 1.2 billion. We're both aligned on what I think me and him both say there. That would be between 3k and 4k Titan K shard there. Titan crystal shards. On top of the Titan crystal, if you can, drive for 5k points to qualify for all the rewards. It looks certain you'll need all 5k to qualify for the milestones we're going to unlock. That's true. Yeah, really interesting. When will we hit the 1 billion mark? I think we'll hit it at the weekend. I think we'll hit it on Sunday morning, UK time, whatever time obviously it's for yourself. Really interesting as normal. I've got a video talking about the Realm event and the good, the bad, and the ugly. Some really decent ideas for the future. Have a look at that one if you so choose. What are your thoughts? And it's good. We're hit the 1 billion mark for sure. Thanks for watching this video. Push for that 5k, guys and gals. You might find that you'll pick up a Titan crystal or a brand new 7-star. That's going to elevate and improve your roster. Cheers and bye-bye.